Cardholders can now unlock an enticing array of financial perks with the latest Capital One Sabre credit card, offering an unlimited 3% cashback on dining, entertainment, and grocery purchases. Whether you're enjoying a night out at a local restaurant or hosting a cozy evening indoors, the cashback opportunities remain generous and consistent. Capital One's compelling offer comes with a simple message. No matter your lifestyle, you're earning every time you spend. For full details, users are encouraged to visit CapitalOne.com and review the terms that apply. As the anticipation builds toward the NFL draft, odds are shifting dramatically, and the ESPN Bet Sportsbook is capturing the pulse of a draft class that could reshape franchises for years to come. The biggest storyline centers around the surging momentum behind Travis Hunter, who has emerged as the new favorite to be selected second overall. Once trailing behind Abdul Carter, Hunter has now taken the top spot on the board with minus 145 odds, and all signs point toward the Cleveland Browns as a likely landing spot for the versatile, electrifying prospect. This shift in favor of Hunter is more than just a fluctuation in betting lines. It's a signal of intent. If the Browns truly are zeroing in on Hunter with the second pick, it indicates a firm departure from the quarterback carousel that has haunted the franchise for over 2 decades. Despite swirling speculation connecting Cleveland to quarterbacks like Shedeur Sanders, the latest information suggests the Browns are content to pass on a signal caller at the top and instead target game-breaking talent like Hunter, whose two-way abilities as a receiver and defensive back are almost unprecedented in modern draft history. Still, the door hasn't fully closed on a quarterback coming to Cleveland, just not at pick number 2. Enter Jalen Milroe, the Alabama quarterback who has reportedly accepted an invitation to attend the NFL draft, despite being a fringe first-round prospect. His presence in the green room has ignited speculation that Cleveland may not be done dealing. Holding the 33rd overall pick at the start of the second round, the Browns are in a strategic position to move up a few slots and secure Milroe if they believe in his potential. With former Alabama offensive coordinator Tommy Rees now part of the Browns' coaching staff, the fit becomes even more intriguing. It's a calculated scenario. Draft Travis Hunter at number 2, sign veteran quarterback Kirk Cousins to stabilize the present, and select Milroe later to develop for the future under familiar coaching. For a franchise still reeling from the consequences of the Deshaun Watson contract, this layered approach might offer both competitive balance and long-term sustainability. It also shifts pressure away from the rookie QB, allowing Milroe to grow without the weight of immediate expectations, a rarity in today's NFL. What makes Milroe such an alluring prospect isn't just his athleticism or pedigree. It's the intangible qualities, the mental makeup, the loyalty, the perseverance. While many quarterbacks would have transferred after being benched or experiencing a coaching change, Milroe stayed put at Alabama. That steadfastness speaks volumes to NFL scouts who want more than talent. They want resilience. It's not a guarantee of success, but it does mark him as a player cut from a different cloth. In contrast, other quarterbacks like Cam Ward, who transferred multiple times and succeeded in diverse environments, offer a different kind of appeal, adaptability, versatility, and the ability to thrive amid change. Meanwhile, Abdul Carter, once considered a lock at number 2, has now slipped slightly in projections, but remains a top contender for the New York Giants at pick number 3. The Giants, already housing veterans like Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, may bypass quarterbacks in favor of adding a dynamic defender like Carter. Yet their draft strategy remains fluid. Both the Giants and Browns are now viewed as prime candidates to re-enter the first round later in the night should Shedeur Sanders or Jalen Milroe begin to slide, adding even more intrigue to an already unpredictable draft night. The case of Shedeur Sanders is perhaps the most fascinating variable. His draft stock hovers around the number 8 or number 9 range, but he remains a possible target for teams currently drafting at numbers 2 and 3, suggesting there may be plans in place for those franchises to trade back into the first round should he drop. ESPN Bet reflects this volatility, showing both Cleveland and New York as plus 250 favorites to eventually land Sanders, despite neither holding a top 8 pick that would make such a selection likely without a trade. If Cleveland were to walk away from this draft weekend with Cousins, Hunter, and either Milroe or Sanders, it could mark the beginning of a new era in Browns football, one built on high-character leadership, athletic innovation, and a disciplined long-term vision. But questions remain. Would Cousins be comfortable entering a situation where he once again finds a young star in waiting behind him, as he did in Atlanta with Michael Penix Jr.? Would the Browns risk alienating a veteran leader by creating another quarterback controversy? And what are the Giants? Despite underwhelming recent results, their win-loss record with quarterbacks like Kenny Pickett, 15-10, suggests that even average play at the position can yield positive outcomes in the right structure. If they believe Pickett or Wilson can serve as a bridge, New York may be inclined to use their draft capital elsewhere, bolstering the defense or offensive line, and looking for a quarterback on day 2. Ultimately, the NFL draft is as much a media spectacle as it is a football event. Players like Milroe being invited to attend isn't just about team interest. It's about creating television moments. The NFL is well aware of the optics of having a high-profile player in the green room, and while the league may say otherwise, they know drama drives engagement. But there's a difference between unexpected fallers like Aaron Rodgers or Brady Quinn and players like Milroe, whose surprise selection would be a celebration, not a slow burn embarrassment. So as draft night looms, all eyes are on Cleveland and New York. Will they stick with their current picks and play it safe? Or will they roll the dice, reshuffle the board, and try to land a quarterback in dramatic fashion? The odds are shifting, the rumors are intensifying, and the narratives are building. If you're a Browns fan, the dream scenario of Kirk Cousins, Travis Hunter, and a developmental quarterback like Milroe or Sanders isn't far-fetched anymore. It's a possibility that could become reality. And if it does, it just might be the bold, strategic reboot Cleveland desperately needs.